that just gets someone fired up. Maybe that's like one of the reaction things, cognitive exercise. We're live, by the way. Hello. How's everyone doing on this beautiful Saturday, July 4th? Oh, yeah. Happy Independence Day to the Americans. All right, let me see if I can balance this out a bit so it's not as, a little better, kind of, yeah, maybe. Lower it down. Hey, Yvette. Okay, there, a little bit more straight. Yeah, a lot of our American friends are celebrating their Independence Day today. Pretty hardcore people. They're training. You guys have your fireworks, your barbecue. We had Canada Day on Wednesday this week. So I heard fireworks down the street, but no official fireworks, unfortunately. Yeah. So if you didn't know me, you guys are from Canada. And welcome. Welcome. Today's topic is. Can you read that? If you can't read it, that's part of the things that you should be probably learning is how to read, because that's going to be important to do cognitive exercises for reaction time.
So today is cognitive exercises to help with your reaction time.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, we got lots of stuff to go through today, so excited about that. Let me actually share this on my Facebook page first.
All right.
We'll wait for people to
sure.
start joining in too. Hey Jerome, how are you? Nice to see you. Hope the family's well.
I see all the last video that he posted with his son.
Yeah.
Kicking the crap out of him with the 2020 on my chest guard.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because my daughter does the same thing to me. But for some reason I don't put on the vest, I just let her hit me. I think maybe I should put on the vest. No, you know why? Because if I do, then she's going to want to do even more. And
why, you're afraid of her kicks?
I am. I'm not afraid of her kicks kicking me. She ends up kicking her friend. So we had a discussion yesterday. She was at her friend's house and she's 4 years old and she kicked the 11-year-old. It was because she got excited and like it wasn't for self-defense or anything like that. But yeah, so she still needs to kind of know when and when not to kick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, we got some more people on.
Yeah. Hey guys, welcome to the clinic today. Cognitive exercises to improve reaction time. So if you remember, the first one that we did was martial art techniques, so specific stances and so on to improve reaction time. Then the second one was physical exercises to improve reaction time. And then the third one was stimulus, different types of stimulus. Yeah. So tactical stimulus to improve reaction time. And this week we'll wrap up the segment for reaction is cognitive exercise. We got lots of cool things to share with you. Yeah. And so the structure is 5-minute story. We forgot last week's story, but we remember this time. 20-minute tactical and 5-minute Q&A. The story for this one won't be too long. It'll be something that I just remembered to bring up because we started talking about cognitive exercises and like really just the brain and mental and training and all that. I remember one of the books that really helped me for mental training was The Mental Athlete. I like that one. So if you haven't read anything on mental training or just trying to figure out how to kind of get into that world, that's a good kind of starter. And then you can kind of explore other books that might help you. I've always, one of the things that resonated with me when people describe books and the knowledge in them, it takes someone 20 years to write 200 pages for you to read in 2 hours, right? So you get the 20-year experience distilled in 200 pages in 2 hours. So if there's a topic that you're interested about or it's really important to you, pick up a book and absorb that knowledge. Yes. What's first on the list, ma'am?
Well, so fast reaction, how long it takes for your body to respond to external forces. Right, Allie? So it's it's as simple as it's as simple as catching a ball.
We need to work.
Or ducking out of the way.
Oh, you did it again.
Or self-defense. You know, if somebody grabs you and you do this and punch them. It's as simple as that. Okay. Yeah, so, you know, did it hurt?
Yeah, kind of, yeah.
It's my left hand too. So, and we'll talk about that later as well. Okay, so stimulation of the senses actually results in a signal which is sent to the central and peripheral nervous system. So basically, these signals are essentially electrical impulses or messengers delivering information to the rest of your body, right? So if you see, if I flick you over here, it goes, message travels through the brain and then through the spinal cord and then to other parts of your body that, you know, make it move or whatever you need to do. So unfortunately, reaction time decreases as we age.
Age or what? I don't know.
So yeah, reaction time and reflex are two different things because with reaction you actually have to see something that happens and then calculate in your mind and then react to it. Reflex is something different. So when you go to a doctor, he hits your knee and it bounces up and down. So that's the difference between reaction and reflex. Okay, so that means that reaction can be strengthened and improved through simple lifestyle changes, right? So some of the exercises that I have come up with.
Yeah, these are pretty fun. So what we're going to go share with you today is just some basic exercises that you can do at any time, anywhere, and then we'll have one exercise you can actually do the 20/20 hour as well. And these exercises are good for all sports, actually, not just Taekwondo, and also for if you want to keep yourself mentally sharp for like presentations and talks and stuff like that. This actually applies to all of it. So even if you're teaching class, if you're an instructor and you're getting ready to teach a class, you just kind of want to be just a little bit sharper, right? These sort of things actually help you get fired up.
Yeah, like anything in life. So like it's good to be a quick reaction. So you know, if you see something, you don't want to fall over and you want to go face flat. No, that's not what we want. Okay, so one of the first things I want to say is something super simple. And remember, reaction always has to start with the brain. All right, so it's not. Then it can go throughout your body. So like you said, this is for all sports, for anything. Before you go and do a presentation, before you go driving, before like when you wake up, you want to fire up your brain first, okay? Because that's where it starts. So the first one I want to play is, it's not really playing, but it's just another exercise. So with your dominant hand, you're going to be writing all the time with your dominant hand, right? Nobody ever writes with the other hand. So first thing you can do is basically do your signature with your right hand. Let's see how this looks.
You are right-handed?
I am right-handed, yes. I'll use purple. A little smoother. Okay. Want my autograph?
Yes, please.
Yvette Yong. Now, that took me nothing. That's almost like a reflex for me. It just happens like that. So now I'm going to use my left hand, something that I'm not used to doing. Oh gosh, here we go. So this is going to fire up your brain, making it think and using your awkward, I don't even know where to stand. Okay, here we go. My right hand is doing weird things right now.
Yeah, trying to compensate.
Yeah!
It's not bad.
What was that? Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So basically changing different things in your everyday life, such as simple as this. Ali, you want to try it?
Yeah, I'll do red.
Your right hand?
No, I have the red.
Oh, the red one. Okay. So Ali is right-handed. He's going to write.
Signature's very quick and short.
That's, come on.
Yeah, when you start a lot of things, that's what happens. Like,
That's not bad. You change your name to Ayo. So simple things like that can really help you fire up your brain, keep it going.
yeah, and what you notice when you do that, and again, you can do this with kids as well, not just high performance. What you notice is that you immediately, your brain starts, you know, when you write, you don't think, right? But all of a sudden you start thinking again. And it's that thinking process that you'll notice that it's actually just using pathways that you're not used to using, right? Because when something is second nature, when you drive home or to the club, you don't think about it, you just drive, right? But as soon as you go somewhere new, you start being more mentally active. This does exactly the same thing. So it forces you to do something where maybe you don't have a lot of space to work out, or again, you're just getting ready to get fired up for something. Then this again starts firing up other parts of the brain, which draws more activity and then gets you a little bit more fired up. Do you know that some people like to do it?
Yeah, look at my sense. All right. So that's one thing you can do. And again, you can do this with anybody, even your mom and dad, your grandparents, you know, they always love to do fun things like this and include everybody in with your sports training, you know. So another thing that we can do, not just writing your name, we can draw shapes. So again, starting with your right hand, I'm just going to draw the shape. That's okay. Square, triangle, circle. Let's go with the heart. All right, so same thing, and hold it. I'm going to write it with my left hand. Try to write in the same speed. I don't know why I'm breathing like this.
Well, I think you are because you're trying, right?
Yeah. So how's that?
That's pretty good. Actually, you're a little bit better.
Well, my reaction time I think would be pretty good. I guess I do this quite a lot because I think it really wakes up your brain. You know, so when you have a fast brain, you have a fast body. Correct?
I don't think you ever have a slow brain and have a fast body. But yeah, that's
So you'd be surprised at how these simple exercises that you do can really make you fast at reaction. I mean, your brain is always like thinking.
But you know what? That's a very good way of putting it. Like fast brain, fast body. And it sounds very simple, but actually it's so true. And again, this just makes both sides of your brain fast. So you know, again, if you're used to using one side of your hand for writing, then this gets the other side going too. So.
All right.
Cool. So the first one we did was name.
Yeah, just writing your signature, because that's something that everybody has as their own personal thing. You know, you can't really copy that because it's really ingrained in your brain. Like, how many times do you sign your name everywhere? Like, I can do it in my sleep with my right hand, right? So yeah, one last thing with this that you can do.
We'll get a proper white.
This is actually a shoe cover from IKEA, from a box, and I just, you know.
Well, there is a whiteboard right behind you.
I know, but I feel like this is a little bit easier. And actually, it's not easier.
It's not easier.
So this is one game. Allie, would you like to hold for me? This is one game you can actually play with somebody else. You know what? You want to play with me? I'm going to do it again. Can everybody see the board, guys? You can stand on one side, I can stand on the other. So again, you can play this with anybody. You can challenge your mom, your dad, your sister, brother, another teammate. It's really fun because it is something different other than physical exercise, right? And when I suggest that you guys do all these kind of exercises while you are physically tired. You know, while your brain is super tired, your body's super tired, that's the best time to train to use these exercises. Alright, so what we're going to do now is we're going to do, I'll give you one here. So come over here on the other side, Ellie. And we're going to write, the same with me, you're going to write there. We're going to write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright, so we wrote with our dominant hand. So now we're going to switch hands. And right under the number, we're going to add, let's say, how much should we add? 2? Only 2? Okay, fine. We'll start with 2. Okay, so we're gonna start with adding 2. So now you're gonna use your left hand, and underneath each number, you're gonna erase. Okay, don't think what. So you're gonna erase, going underneath the numbers, adding 2 to each number with your left hand. Okay. So when you have somebody else beside you doing this, it creates a lot more pressure.
Yeah, right.
All right. So are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1, go.
No, that's hold on.
You can't
I won though.
How did you win?
We'll go back to the replay. We got our own recording.
So, did we? Who won?
Who won?
Who won?
Michael? I know you're fair.
Let's do 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's as simple as that. We could have just said 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but the thing is we didn't because we're using our left hand and you're racing against somebody else. We didn't actually know that it was going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, did you?
No, I didn't. I wasn't cracking head. No, I want to actually legitimately see.
Yeah, exactly. So with these kind of things you can...
Michael said me.
Alright, Michael. Alright.
Oh,
I won't take it to heart.
I also do have a degree in computer science and did 4 years of university math, so I count on my fingers all the time.
Alright. Yeah, so again, you guys can play this with anybody. I think, you know what, I would love to play with grandparents to see how they do.
Old people, so you feel good about yourself to be
No, the thing is, like, it's really funny. Like, they're actually really good at this stuff, right? Because they're really focused and concentrated. Yeah.
That's interesting, okay.
The only thing is, like, they're a little bit slow on like physical reaction, you know, with that. But their brains are actually pretty sharp.
Okay.
Yeah. So one other exercise that's really fun that you could do with another person is
I'm sorry, the last one that we did.
so you can have cards or any type of thing, even on the board if you want. So choose a color, but write, let's see. So add a little bit. That one says red, but is written in purple. All right, and this is going to be thanks, Sally.
Now I can't do my banner white.
Your banner white. And
This is in blue
All right.
color, and the word is yellow.
yes, so I have a few pieces of paper here, but thing is, look, so red is written in purple, yellow is written in blue, and blue is written in red.
Yeah, I'll get a little closer to take so.
Right. So a few things that you could do with this is use it as flashcards. So somebody's you're actually gonna look at this, and you're gonna either tell me to
Come closer so they can see you.
You're going to either tell me to read the color or read the word. Okay, so it has to be super fast. You can make yourself you can put on a timer. We'll go for 30 seconds and see how many that I got right or wrong. Okay, and with this you can go beyond. You can have like 20, 30 colors if you want, right? So for now we're just going to show 3 just to see how well I do this. All right, timer.
Should maybe do a proper horse stance.
Horse stance? Yes.
And say So I got blue, yellow, red, and I think I tell you either the word or the color, right? I say word or color?
Yeah, you either say word or color, and then you put it up, and then I have to think about it. This is gonna be crazy. All right, so 30 seconds on the clock. 3, 2, 1, go.
Color.
Red.
Whoa, slow. Word.
Yellow.
Word's easier. Color.
Purple.
Whoa, you are slow. Color.
Blue.
Word.
Blue.
Color.
Yellow. That was 30 seconds. All right.
So yeah, so if you can see here again, we had the red word in purple, blue word in red color, and then the yellow word in blue color. It's hard to even just say that. So it's interesting though. You were able to process text quicker than the color.
Yeah, exactly. Because in our mind, that's like a reflex of reading. Right? So, man, that was pretty hard.
Yeah. So we'll put the physically get physical involved.
And we're gonna switch legs. Switch legs.
I did.
Okay. Okay. Oh my gosh. Good. Oh. These things look so simple, but they are actually really, really hard once you involve another ball or another person. And you can even do this with more people. You know,
Right.
basically just throw it all around. You never know if it's going to come to you or not. Fun things like this, basically just using your non-dominant side for everything else. Try for one day using a non-dominant.
Yeah.
Right? So riding with your left hand, throwing with your left hand, kicking with your left hand, or even just starting to walk up the steps. Everybody has a dominant leg that they want to start up walking up the steps because it's just natural for them, right?
Right.
So put your mind, think about it. Every time you step onto something or do something that you do daily, try to do it with the other side.
Yeah, yeah. So with this same exercise, you can see closely here this tennis ball that I have. Another, if you're by yourself, another thing you can do is take a tennis ball and write letters on it, alphabet or numbers, it doesn't matter. And you can do a couple things. You can throw it against the wall, and whatever letter comes back at you, read that letter, right? So, you know, like whatever it is, E, C, E. Okay, do the same thing with the left hand, right? Then it gets a little harder. You can see it. D, I think. A. Then you can do the same thing with a partner. If you do have a partner, so you throw it to them and you try to get them to read the letter.
E.
E.
B.
E. I
We're
did
gonna
it before.
we're gonna try to do it really fast, like it's like hot potato almost, okay? So C.
Oh, no, you have to read it when it comes to you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wilson.
C.
F.
F.
B.
B.
C.
A.
E. It's interesting. You just see how quickly you improve as well, right? So that's another one with a tennis ball. You can travel with this, go anywhere. And one of the things that a cognitive coach once shared this trick with me was for executives who travel a lot, you know, in different time zones and stuff like that. You got to get your mind sharp for whatever sort of thing you're trying to do. And athletes travel a lot as well, right? All through different time zones, and maybe you're just tired that day, and you know you can't do a physical exercise, but maybe you can get your mind sharp. This is a good one for that.
Yeah.
Good old tennis ball. All right, put that one on there.
Names, shapes, numbers, adding, color, or tennis ball. Yeah, so we have a few things already that you guys can use as just simple exercises. It doesn't take a lot to sharpen up your mind. You know, everybody thinks that there's some secret, you know, like what do you do to be fast? What do you do to be this? Honestly, all of that we've said is what I practice as well daily, right? So if you practice this daily, your brain will be fired up, your body will react, and that's what we want, like a reflex, you know, as opposed to a reaction.
Yeah, and the other thing also it does is it gets your mind open to different thoughts and opportunities as well, right? Because if you are being able to react to things in different ways, then you can see different opportunities as well. So I think that's also very important.
Right, you want to use the 2020 armor now?
Oh yeah, what's that? What's
What's that? What's 2020 armor? Everything that's branded here.
Yeah, everything.
So yeah, we have a exercise that will actually use a lot of your brain for this because it's not just reaction just with one kick. So what we're going to do is we're going to set the 2020 armor up.
Do you have your phone?
My phone is right there, yes. So what we're going to do is set it up in the live mode.
Yeah.
And this you can do with a coach. Let's see. Everybody see this? Yeah?
Yeah, I see that.
So with two people, you're going to use the 2020 armor chest guard, put on a Bob or anybody else if they are willing to take the shot. So we're with reaction, and once it flashes, your coach is actually going to tell you what kick to do. So then you will have to process that and try to go as fast as you can kicking the ball. Alright, so you're not thinking about the kick, coach is telling you what to do. This is also really good because it gives the coach and the athlete a better communication, and working on that while training can really improve your competition communication while you're fighting with your coach.
Right. Yeah. So so the fighter is reacting to the light. So that's going to be the first signal, and then the second one will be what the coach says, which will be the second. So it's like a double layer reaction. It's kind of like the color word one, right? And so you kind of have to listen to or watch both things. And so I will tell you what to do. 60 seconds?
Yeah, we can do 60 seconds. So when the light flashes, coach is going to tell me what to do. Either a roundhouse or a back kick or a 360 or,
3,460 3,000 kick.
3,000 kick. Alright. Let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real, guys.
4,000. Alright.
Oh, roundhouse. Back kick. Roundhouse. Front leg. Punch.
Ooh, left-handed too.
Ooh, left-handed punch. Roundhouse. Roundhouse. 360. How did you know? Holy, that was good. Roundhouse. You knew what I was going to say. Roundhouse. Back kick. Back kick.
Alright, so that I actually really enjoyed that because with the coach telling you what to do, you don't have to actually think, but you are thinking.
Yeah.
So that's a really good practice between you and your coach. I actually really enjoyed that because I felt like I was actually in a match.
Mm-hmm.
And
Right.
coach is telling you what to do. It's a really, really good practice. Yeah.
And what's also interesting, her average reaction time is pretty high because obviously she's listening. The light's going to me. I'm saying something and going to her. But what is interesting is that we can try to improve that, right? Even though it's 1.4 seconds. But this is obviously a unique situation versus just her reacting to the light. But that's another thing that we can try to lower and see, how fast I can react, how fast she can react. And that's also something very interesting.
You can put it in like a competition setting too, like put music around, like sounds, like people cheering, like anything to kind of like distract you. So you can actually really just try to focus on your coach's voice and that light right there. So really submerge yourself into like a competition setting.
Yeah.
And that will really take it further.
Yeah, and you can also, right now this is on the ball, but you can have a partner wear this too, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you want even like another layer of reality, but difficulty, you have a training partner wear it, lights flash, moving around, and that's going to increase your reaction time a lot more, obviously, because you're reacting to a body and you don't know where he's going to be or she's going to be. And so that's another way you can do it to kind of just start focusing on one specific thing, i.e. in this case reaction time, and see how to improve it.
Yeah.
Is that all the tricks and tips we got for today? Yeah. That's exactly 30 minutes. We are good. If you guys have any questions, let us know. You can put in a question in the comments and we'll take a look. One of the things that I want to let you know, if you guys obviously need a 2020 armor, there's a link there that we pinned on the top of the comments that you can get yours. They ship immediately. We have them in stock. And then also Yvette, if you need her to do some classes for you guys, she's available to do that, obviously depending on her schedule and stuff like that. And then we'll have some cool announcements on that front as well. We'll kind of work in those details here.
Yeah, I can't hold it in. I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I want to tell everybody.
same thing I was talking about last week. This is something actually new. So that'll be another exciting thing that we'll have, basically get some more access to the event, basically. So whoever will need it or want it. And yeah, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm kind of missing.
Anything else missing?
No, I think we covered everything.
What reaction time?
Oh, I need to improve it. Yeah, so we'll let you guys know what next week's topic is. I'm trying to think if we should do another reaction time one because or maybe kind of summarize it or
Yeah, we can do a class of a summary of all the things we did for the past four weeks.
yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that we covered, and again, these clinics are going to help with an event that we have coming up for 2020 Armor. We'll make the announcement soon, probably next week, I think. And you can use these training videos to help you with that, and there'll be some prizes and cool awards and all that. So you'll definitely want to be a part of that, or you want your students to be a part of that. So many secrets, so exciting.
All right, guys, you have a wonderful Saturday.
Yeah, happy 4th of July for the American friends, and happy belated Canada Day for our Canadian friends. And enjoy the weekend, enjoy the fight, enjoy the life.